2017 Range Rover Supercharged.
Land Rover has been on a quest to fill every nook and cranny in the premium SUV segment.
A far cry from the brand's single-purpose early years.
Covering all bases is simply how business is done these days in the upper reaches of the luxury SUV stratosphere.
Currently, there are no fewer than 10 different ways for a buyer to get his or her premium Range Rover SUV on.
To be clear, we're talking strictly full-size Range Rover models.
This thinly sliced group of 10 does not include the Range Rover Sport, Velar, or Evoque models. Highs.
Distinctive inside and out, deceptively quick, genuine off-road capability.
Lows.
Interior space limited considering footprint, infotainment still a little laggy.
Familiar interior, muscled motor.
It was first introduced for the 2013 model year, and today's fourth.
Gen Range still displays all the traditional characteristics that define the model. You sit high, the windowsills are low, visibility is excellent, and there is a palpable sense that at least a few of the ivory
and espresso hued interior surfaces were designed using a tailor's chalk and tape rather than a computer.
For ride and spacious comfort, and folding up the plush center armrest in the second row increases the body count to 5.
Just know that it can get tight back there, so plan your seating chart accordingly.
Newbies to the brand accustomed to the flaccid seating of less exclusive full
size SUVs might be a little put off by the firm padding beneath the Range Rover's buttery. Smooth leather hides, but rest assured our collective derrieres remained unbruised even after hours in the saddle.
Interior appointments aside, it's the supercharged 5.0-liter V8 under the hood that is of specific interest.
Rated at 510 horsepower and 461 pounds-foot of torque, it's the same unit that motivates the Range Rover Sport Supercharged.
Only the top-drawer Range Rover SVAutobiography models pack more punch.
Extracting an additional 40 ponies and 41 pounds-foot from a tuned version of essentially the same engine.
Mashing the accelerator elicits an instantaneous response.
And the ZF supply date speed automatic rifles through the gears obediently, catch it flat-footed, however.
And it'll sometimes give a harsh downshift.
Hustling the big fella to 60 miles per hour requires just 4.8 seconds.
And the quarter-mile mark arrives in 13.2.
Those are impressive numbers for any 5,419-pound vehicle. let alone one that boasts 11.6 inches of ground clearance and an ability to wade through water as deep as 35.4 inches.
As a testament to how far things have progressed.
Consider also that in 1987 Range Rover required the same 13.2 seconds to saunter to 60 miles per hour, never mind the quarter mile. We were happily surprised at the 20 miles per gallon the hefty Range Rover Supercharged delivered in our 75 mile per hour highway fuel.
Swift competition.
If for some improbable reason you still need more thrust,
Making a big box accelerate, however, is simple compared to making it stop.
Braking from 70 miles per hour requires 186 feet. Is this a bad time to mention that the GLS 63 did it in 166?
Poor pedal feel does little to help the Range Rover's braking situation, as the force applied was rarely commensurate with stopping distance.
the electrically assisted power steering at least offers linear response. But if you're looking for stimulating discussion about the tire-road relationship, you'll be disappointed.
Pushed on our 300-foot skid pad.
The 21-inch Goodyear Eagle F1 SUV tires managed to hang on for 0.77 grams before the stability control intervened.
While no match for the 0.91 grams posted by the GLS 63.
The Range Rover does resist the urge to lean in the corners like a broken bar stool thanks to Land Rover's dynamic response suspension setup.
By manipulating the pressure in the air springs, it helps both vehicle and passengers stay on an even keel.
And it also adapts damping to the conditions at hand.
Potholes and pavement imperfections are dispatched with a surprisingly taut thud and never devolve to a level of immaturity unbecoming of a $100,000 vehicle.
The price of prestige.
Our test examples run through the land of options, kicked off with its understated Aruba exterior finish for $1,800 that was accented by a black contrast roof for another $650.
The Drive Pro package, blind spot monitoring, lane keeping assist, a driver drowsiness monitor.
Rear cross traffic alert, adaptive cruise control, automated emergency braking, and traffic sign recognition with speed limiter.
Other options included an upgraded Meridian 825-watt stereo with a subwoofer for $1,850, a $1,300 head-up display,
a 360-degree parking aid for $275, park assist for $925, and a $1,300 tow package.
Land Rover recommends pairing the tow package with a $400 advanced tow assist.
A system that lets you steer while backing up a trailer via
the terrain response knob on the center console while being guided by prompts on the screen.
at $121,640, the MSRP of our test example falls right in line with the bulk of the high-performance luxury SUV subset.